price of silver doesn't move randomly. It moves on a Jupiterian clock. Now, what do I mean by that? If you watch the news, number one mistake you're making, don't watch the news. Watching the news keeps you in a loop of fear, which is exactly what they want, so that you continue to make mistakes. If you're a macro investor, or even if you have a little bit of money in, and you listen to economists, traders or analysts, all they're doing is feeding you bullshit. Financial indicators will not have told you that Trump was about to launch a war on Iran, that he was about to attack Venezuela the month before. Because up until now, they've been telling you that the interest rates are going to be cut. And today, they haven't got a Scooby. It might be increased or it might be stalled. Their advice changes all of a sudden. And if you had listened to them, you would have lost money. And because of this, they tell you that you cannot time the market. They will not time the market. That is not possible. And it's not a good idea to time the market. I'm not saying time the market. I'm saying that there are more indicators that can help in understanding the market. Whether you time it or not is entirely your choice. To understand this, we need to look at the history, the data where silver's price has gone parabolic for the last 50 years has happened because of one reason, and that one reason is scarcity. Back in the 1970s, it was the Hunt brothers hoarded 30% of silver. The price of silver shooting up beyond 3,000%. Bridgewater Associates, yes, Ray Dalio, Soros, JP Morgan's new silver ETF hoarded the silver at that time, preparing for the incoming infrastructure. And then in 2025, that just happened again. This time, Sprott Silver Miners ETF and Physical Silver ETF. That's JP Morgan and BlackRock together hoarding silver. China hoarding it too for 5G data centers, AI sensors, medical equipment, robotics, chips. And that's why you see moves like crypto for silver. But you could tell when that's going to happen. The news isn't going to tell you. The economist isn't going to tell you. No analyst is going to talk about it. No trader's going to know. But the Jupiterian clock will tell you what's going on before it happens. So let's look at that then. Jupiter governs expansion of the markets. So when its influence is challenged and it moves from one sign to the next, that's when bull phases arrive. So let's look at what happened in history then. October 1971, Jupiter enters Sagittarius. August 1977, Jupiter enters Cancer. June 1982, Jupiter enters Scorpio. February 1987, Jupiter enters Aries. October 2003, Jupiter enters Virgo. November 2005, Jupiter enters Scorpio. December 2008, Jupiter enters Aquarius. May 2025, Jupiter enters Cancer. And guess when I got invested into silver? So, each of these timelines, each month that I've given you, is when Jupiter caused silver to just go like that. The key is, in each of these months, Jupiter moves to a new sign. It's like an ignition, but that ignition only works when there's pressure in the markets. But nobody could tell you when silver was going to behave the way it was going to behave unless they knew when hoarding was going to take place. And hoarding can only be told by the Jupiterian clock. If you knew this information back in May, you could have benefited, imagine, 500% almost for a period of 6 months. So what's the point? The point is, you have, as an investor, as a macro investor, accumulation windows. These are rare for silver. These are not extremely rare, but they are over several years. Silver can stay dormant for a long time, but they are historically explosive when you know what time it is. You can turn what they call speculation into positioning.